If you've ever fantasized about eating your way through Rome, join me today because we are living the dream.
Long story short, I'm a professional pizza eater and I make it sound fancy.
American expat Katie Parla takes me on a snack food tour of Rome.
I'm so excited. Oh my God.
Get ready for it.
Oh dear. Oh, do we have to do it that way?
That's just the classy way to do it.
Perfect.
Back in Katie's kitchen,
We're gonna make some stellar Roman pastas. Gricia, Amatriciana, and Carbonara.
Oh, yay.
Are you into that?
Am I into that?
and you know what else I'm into? Comfy little pasta casseroles filled with cheese and prosciutto that are bound to impress.
Ta-da! There you go.
If you love pasta, you're gonna love this show.
I think I like all three.
Stick around for Sara's Weeknight Meals. Rome is full of wonders, but on the top of my list is the food.
Here goes.
That's why Katie Parla came to Rome just out of college. Now she's got food columns, TV shows, and 7 cookbooks. The newest is the food of the Italian islands. We met over coffee at Cafe Roscioli to start a day of, well, snacking.
Did you envision this when you left your other world in the United States?
No, I didn't even know you could write cookbooks.
Well, there you go.
It was a mystery to me, so I had to figure it out. Long story short, I'm a professional pizza eater and I make it sound fancy.
I like that. I can get behind that. So tell me what we've got here.
These are maritozzi, so we got the little guys.
So this is what? Essentially like brioche or?
Precisely.
Filled with,
A lot of whipped cream.
that's obscene.
In a way, yes, but a little bit of sugar in the whipped cream. Listen, there's no glamorous way to eat this.
I'm frightened.
I kind of want a modesty veil, but that's not an option right now. We're gonna do our best.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Just attack it from the corner.
Okay. There's a little bit of citrus in there, too.
Little lemon zest going on. And this used to be a pretty classic Roman breakfast.
Oh, really? Can't get it anywhere else in
Yeah.
Italy? Well, geez. I mean, well, thank you.
Of course.
Yeah, I'm learning from a master here.
You're doing great.
Thank you.
Complimenti.
Street food. Is
Yes.
that normal here in Rome? Is that something they do?
See, and we eat standing up, not walking around, not on public transport. And it's a way to eat really affordably. Of course, everyone wants to sit down to a 5-course lunch every day, but that's not practical.
No.
So street food's where it's at.
Oh, okay.
Are you ready for some?
Oh, I'm so ready.
Va bene.
Yeah. Oh my God, the aromas are killing me in here.
Well, everything's baking over there.
Okay.
And then they sell it here, and I brought you for my favorite snack
Okay.
on planet Earth. It's called pizza with mortadella.
Oh my God.
And this is a flatbread that's cut open, filled with thin slices of mortadella. No mayo, no tomato. It's just 2 things, and it's so good.
Oh my goodness.
Ci puoi dare un pezzo di pizza con la mortadella diviso in 2? Grazie. You're in for a treat.
Oh, I can't wait.
Buon appetito.
Siete i nostri ospiti.
Bellissimo, salute, ciao.
Cuisine.
Buon appetito.
Oh, I'm so excited. Oh.
Wow.
Oh.
Love it.
And how does he get it so crispy?
Fabrizio here has a trick. He cuts the pizza bianca open when it's just out of the oven, opens it up, lets the steam come out, and then that guarantees a crispier product.
The mortadella, it's peppery.
Yeah, it's got a lot of spices in it, even some pistachios.
Oh, it's yummy. And you know what? It's a far cry from bologna in the United States, I have to say. I mean, no wonder you mentioned mayonnaise.
It's perfect as it is. It doesn't need anything
It doesn't
else.
need a darn thing. Oh, so good.
I'm so glad you like it. Okay, we've worked up an appetite in all of 3 blocks.
Yeah. I hope I have room.
And next up, one of the most Roman of all things.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, much excite.
Ciao. And this is Arcangelo,
Buongiorno.
the king of fried
Buongiorno.
things. Ciao, Arcangelo.
Ciao.
Allora, ci tengo a farlo assaggiare il suppli classico
Sì.
e quello cacio e pepe.
Cacio e pepe. Va benissimo.
Grazie.
Prego.
So what are we getting?
We're gonna have suppli, specifically a classic one, which is a tomato meat sauce and chicken gizzard ragu, packed around a mozzarella heart and then breaded and fried.
Fried rice balls.
Yeah.
Huh. Isn't that arancini?
How dare you? I know. They look similar from the outside, and they're both rice croquettes, but arancini from Sicily, suppli are from Rome, and in their classic form in Rome, it's a tomato meat sauce packed around a mozzarella heart, breaded and fried, so you should get a satisfying cheese pull at the end. This is how we learn, through shame.
Okay, I like it.
Ecco i nostri suppli. Classico e cacio e pepe.
Okay.
All right, so I've got the which one?
You got cacio e pepe.
Okay.
I have classico.
So we break first?
You break it open,
Okay.
and then wait for that cheese pull.
Oh,
It's
my
doing it. You're a pro.
goodness. Oh, dear. I feel like a child. Oh. Oh, do we have to do it that way?
That's just the classy way to do it.
Oh, perfect.
There are a few things that are more Roman than this. An exception maybe being the pasta we're gonna make now.
I forgot about that. Oh, goodness. We gotta get going.
Shall we? Andiamo. One more bite.
I'm here with Katie Parla, who is Roman of via New Jersey and Yale. And she happens to have written 7 cookbooks. And most recently, you have a new cookbook out. What's it called?
Food of the Italian islands.
Oh, nice. So, what are we making today?
We're gonna make some stellar Roman pastas. 3 of the most important ones: Gricia, Amatriciana, and Carbonara.
Oh, yay.
Are you into that?
Am I into that? Pardon, of course. And so you're cutting up.
Guanciale. So this is cured pork jowl. Basically, they have the same base: cured pork jowl, pecorino, black pepper, and then you add tomato for amatriciana and egg for carbonara.
So we're cooking all the guanciale for all 3.
We're doing it all at once, and then we'll separate it out.
Do you want me to put a splash of olive oil?
A little splash.
A little splash. Okay, because
That's
there's.
good.
Oh, that's good. Okay.
Fat renders fat.
So, what are we starting with? Which is the first pasta?
We're gonna make gricia first, and we're gonna essentially render the fat from this guanciale. And then once that is done, we're going to add some wine, we're gonna add some pasta, pecorino, black pepper, and that's like the OG shepherd's pasta.
Oh, I love
Imagine
it.
that.
Shepherd's pasta.
Can't beat shepherd's pasta.
Oh, okay. What is guanciale exactly?
Guanciale is cured pork jowl. It might look a little bit like pancetta or bacon, but it's about 30% fattier. And it's jowl that's been salt cured, and then everyone's got their kind of own vibe when it comes to other seasonings.
Right.
In Rome, it's a lot of black pepper.
Now, what if you can't get guanciale?
Try a little harder, or use pancetta and bacon.
Okay. Would you like me to get the pasta?
I would love that. We want to salt the pasta not as liberally as you normally would, because
Okay.
remember, all 3 pastas are going to be made with very salty ingredients.
Okay, so that was a pound of what kind of pasta?
Bombolotti,
Bombolotti.
aka mezze maniche, aka half rigatoni.
Oh, okay. I'll go for the last one. I picked the third
Va
option.
bene. We've cooked guanciale for all 3 dishes.
Got it.
We're making half portions.
Right.
Because I know we're hungry ladies, but we
But
don't want to eat like 18 portions of
No,
pasta
we don't.
today.
Yeah.
And so we're only going to use about 1/3 of what we cooked.
Okay.
And then set the rest aside for the amatriciana
Okay.
and carbonara.
Okay.
And now I'm just going to add a little splash of wine.
Oh, just a little bit.
It's a little splash.
Okay.
And another controversial addition.
Oh, I won't tell.
This is only between us.
And the pasta? Do you want to tell me if you think we're ready? I know we want to undercook it a little bit.
We're good.
We're good? Okay, I'm going to take it out then and get us some pasta water. All right, so we're going to add half of this to the pan,
Yeah.
and then we save the other half for...
Yeah, for the amatriciana.
Okay.
And there she goes.
Okay, looks good.
And you know what I might do? If we've got it, mind reader, little pasta water, which is gonna bind everything together.
Yeah, because of the starch in there.
Exactly. What you really wanna do is just agitate the pan a lot, because That is going to create the emulsification that we want with the guanciale fat and the water. And this is cooked al chiodo. So you've heard of al dente, right?
Yes.
Which means?
To the tooth.
Yeah. Do you know what al chiodo means?
Heck no.
To the iron nail. It's a little bit harder.
You
and
know,
it's less
Italian
cooked.
is so poetic. I just love it. When do we put the cheese in?
Off the heat. I took it off the flame, and that way it won't stick to the pan.
Oh, that's good to know. So, yeah, you say when.
We're good.
Oh, we're good. Okay, very scientific.
Pepe nero.
Yes, do it.
And I like to season the pasta and then also use it kind of as a garnish. And so if you have a really, really strong, fresh, aromatic pepper, you're gonna have just the most
Delicious.
delicious Gricia. Am I doing the whole thing?
Yeah, just dump it all in. There you go.
Let's dump it.
And then we can move on to pasta number 2. Oh, that's gorgeous.
Now hit me with a little bit of pecorino.
Okay,
I'll do some black pepper.
we season and season and season. We haven't talked about the star of the show, among other things, is the pecorino. Tell me about it.
The name says it all. Sheep's milk cheese is pecorino. Romano means Roman. A cheese that's been made in and around Rome for 2,000 years, but actually most of it's made in Sardinia today, 97%.
Oh,
This
very
one's
cool.
from Rome, though.
Okay, well, I'm going to park this over here because we're going to do a deep dive on 3 pastas at once.
When you drop that over there, can you grab the shallot and tomato?
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay, so
Take this.
you want me to chop this little guy?
I would love it. Dice it up.
Okay.
We're moving on to Amatriciana.
Now, why do they call it Amatriciana?
So some people say it's from Amatricia. In fact, they've registered the recipe at City Hall in that village. And the name sounds like that town, so they say it's definitely from there. Others say way predates any type of dish like that in Amatricia, so we don't know. Okay, so we're gonna soften this in a little bit of olive oil.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so once these babies are soft, I'm gonna crush about half a 28-ounce can of whole peeled tomatoes. I'm gonna squeeze the tomatoes by hand, get a little rustic pulp action going, but then also, as I'm squeezing them, I can feel the unripe bits, which are hard and sometimes green.
Oh,
so
nice,
I
smart.
don't want this in my pasta. I'm gonna ditch it.
Okay.
But then I wanna cook it until the tomato concentrates and it's lost its raw flavor. I'm gonna throw this on the back burner and then we'll move on.
So we're on to the next, which is,
Carbonara.
okay, so we're doing spaghetti.
And this is half a pound because we're doing half recipes.
Okay, again, we have to stir it, right? And this takes about how long?
So it depends, right?
It's how does it taste, how does it look? And we're doing how many eggs?
We're gonna do 2 eggs, basically 1 per person, and more controversy, it's a theme, right?
Okay.
Some people say yolk only.
Right. Yolk only. Oh, no.
First recipes use the whole egg.
So how does the carbonara differ from the other 2?
Well, it's like Gricia plus egg or Amatriciana minus tomato. And we're gonna use the Zabaglione method. Which
Really?
is, not everyone does this. This is my approach. I've copied it from other people.
That's so cool. That's like the dessert where you just take like marsala and eggs and sugar and beat it up over a double boiler.
Yes.
That's brilliant. And you need a whisk. Yes. And what else do we need? You need,
Pecorino.
okay, and, okay.
Let's do a couple spoonfuls to start.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, good. And then what else goes in there?
Pasta cooking water,
Okay.
but not too hot.
couple tablespoons?
That's good.
Okay.
And now we're gonna use the heat of boiling water to slowly cook the eggs. We don't wanna scramble them. Can you hit me with some more peck?
Sure. Tell me about carbonara.
We've got anecdotes that say, after the war, American GIs demanded bacon and eggs in their pasta, and so they would use their powdered eggs and bacon from penny rations.
American GIs?
What we do not have is any proof of that.
Okay.
What we do know is that by 1960, some people were making this around Rome, and that it has now become the most iconic pasta.
Yeah.
But we're at the creamy stage where we are good to go. I'm gonna add some black pepper, and in the meantime, I think we can transfer that pasta.
Okay. It goes right in, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so I'm just gonna do it.
If you've never made carbonara, I would recruit a friend to help you the first time.
Okay.
Because you don't want the eggs to curdle. And this is hot,
We worked so hard to get
hot
here.
pasta.
Yeah. Okay, so we're good there.
We're gonna add half of the remaining guanciale. The rest is for garnish.
That looks so beautiful.
Oh, yes. Here we go.
Oh, gorgeous.
Guys, this smells great.
I'm so excited. Oh my God. And there's more.
There's more.
It gets better. Beautiful.
Molto.
Oh my goodness.
And then let's put this Amatriciana to bed.
I like that. I like the way you think.
Let's do a little guanciale addition. Leave a little for garnish.
Garnish.
And you know what? We're bad.
Why not?
Yeah.
No.
We earned it.
We do. And the pasta? Oh, not yet.
Pasta water,
Pasta water, sorry, there is a theme here.
a little splash, and then we'll add the pasta and then regulate the pasta water accordingly.
Okay, so here we go.
Yeah.
You say when. You're
I
the
think that's
boss.
good. Here we're gonna have the tomato sauce and the guanciale drenching the inside of each tubular pasta. Okay, so let's do some pecorino.
All right.
We're doing it.
Oh my God, that is gorgeous.
Also one of my favorite sounds.
You notice how the sound changed as it got thicker.
Yep.
I think you can just
We are
slither that right in there. Oh, heaven. All right.
Now you know the drill.
I'm gonna do it the dramatic way, the high way.
Also, like,
Yeah,
no shade,
the
but
fingers, yeah. Impeccably clean hands.
oh yeah, washed constantly throughout the process.
Right. Exactly.
Oh, it's such a great
All
smell.
right, so now we've got our 3 pastas. I think we have to go eat,
Yeah.
don't you?
Yes, I agree.
Yeah, I'm tired of working. We need to eat.
Let's celebrate with some vino.
I'm so excited, I can't stand it. We're being rustic, remember? That's the
Sì.
theme.
Esatto.
Okay, so we gotta decide which one we like the most.
Okay.
Does that make
What do you
it-
think so far, having made them? What's your prediction?
I think I'm gonna like the, whatever.
Amatriciana.
Thank you, that one.
Okay, I'm starting with the Gricia.
Let's see.
I like that.
I like that one too.
It's not bad.
Oh dear.
So far, so good. Nope. Amatriciana just jumped ahead
Okay.
in the brackets.
But anything with a crispy, tender piece of guanciale is just delicious. I think I like all 3.
We got a 3-way tie.
Yeah. So I just want to say thank you so much.
Thank you.
So far I haven't found a piece of guanciale inside.
How about that one?
Let's see, let's see.
You won the prize.
Oh my God, wow.
That's a perfect bite.
I feel like I found the Easter egg.
You know, if there's anything more lovable than boiled pasta in a sauce, it's baked pasta in a sauce, because it gets all crispy on top and creamy underneath. The only trouble with baked pasta is it's hard to get the pasta part of it right. If you boil it ahead of time, it's soggy. If you put it in dry, it never gets tender. I have a secret. I'm gonna take some warm water here and add salt till it tastes salty. Let me tell you what I'm making. I'm making baked penne and fontina with prosciutto. Then we're gonna add 10 ounces of penne pasta. In this goes. Okay, so we're gonna set that aside for 45 minutes. And meanwhile, I'm gonna get my cocottes, mini cocottes ready. So these little guys are the mini version of what everybody gets for their wedding. You know, that enamel cast iron version of the large Dutch ovens. Well, here we have 1 cup mini Dutch ovens. And what's so great about this is everybody gets their own personal little dinner. Yum. Okay, let me butter these, or oil these. I'm using olive oil. Let me just mention about these little guys that I just adore because they're so adorable. They also come with lids, which is wonderful for presentation, but also the lids are self-basting. Okay, so I'm gonna park them over here and get the rest of the ingredients together. So we're putting rosemary in. I think this will be wonderful. We're gonna use about, a tablespoon and a teaspoon, and I'm gonna just chop it up. I'm mincing the garlic. I need about 2 teaspoons. There we go. And move on to my prosciutto. I'm going to tear the prosciutto, and this is good quality prosciutto di Parma from Italy. And the reason I'm tearing is it's just very hard to cut. It all sort of bunches up together. Okay, I'm going to go drain the pasta. Time to assemble. Okay, we have here 3/4 of a cup of fire-roasted crushed tomatoes. I like the fire-roasted because they got a little smoky taste. This is just, everything's gonna get dumped in here and tossed up. We have 3 ounces of Fontina, Italian Fontina. And then we have our prosciutto. Our Parmigiano Reggiano, the real McCoy, for 1.5 ounces. Our garlic and rosemary. And finally, 1 to 2 teaspoons of hot pepper flakes, 1/2 cup of chicken broth. You need some moisture in here, obviously, because we need to end up with sort of a creamy texture on the bottom. And 1.5 cups of heavy cream. There is no way really around the heavy cream. Don't try to go lighter. It just won't work. Heavy cream is one of the few dairy items that will thicken on its own, particularly with the starch from the pasta. You just have to close your eyes and do it. Oh, let me add some salt and pepper since I'm tossing up anyway. Now I'm gonna transfer this mixed pasta into my little cocottes. And you know, it's a messy operation. I like to use a 1 cup measure because I know these hold 1 cup, so I'll be able to distribute all the ingredients much more easily. Now I'm gonna top off each one with a few little slices of butter. All right, I think this looks really good. I'm gonna take them over, pop them in the oven. 450, middle shelf, 15 to 18 minutes or till it's bubbly around the edges and crispy and golden on top. Okay, let's get on to my fennel orange salad. You want something really refreshing and maybe a little acidic with this creamy dish. So I'm gonna start with the dressing, and we're gonna use citrus, why not? We've got 2 tablespoons of fresh lemon juice, 2 tablespoons of fresh orange juice, some grated orange rind, about 1 teaspoon. Remember to zest the orange before you juice it, much easier. I like adding Dijon mustard to my dressings. They help to emulsify it. I've got about 1/2 teaspoon. And then some salt, hefty pinch, and some pepper. And now we whisk it to make sure that the salt gets dissolved because it will not dissolve well in oil. And then I've got some extra virgin olive oil. This is one of those times to pull out the good stuff. And we're just gonna whisk it in. That was about 3.5 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil. Okay, fennel. Some people don't exactly know what it looks like. This is what it looks like. The part that you mainly use is the bulb, what's underneath here. So we're gonna need about 1.5 pounds of fennel. Tastes vaguely like licorice or anise. Just slice it by hand, it's fine. And as I said, it's 1.5 pounds trimmed. So that means after you've cut off all the parts. I'm gonna first toss this fennel with a little bit of the dressing. Okay, oh, that's gorgeous. Okay, I'm gonna add a couple of cups of arugula. It's up to you, 2 or 3 cups. I like arugula. If you don't, use a different green. I just love its bitterness. It's exactly what my daughter doesn't like about it. Let me see if I can do this artfully. There we go. Okay, very nice. And then I'm gonna top it off with a few olives. I'm gonna put some of this orange on top of the salad. You could use sliced orange, just peel it and slice it. What I'm using today are supremes, which are sections. Okay, I'm gonna check my pasta. Wow, isn't this just amazing? Wow, it's just so wonderful. So think about this. You pop it in the oven, and 15 minutes later, you get this prize. This wonderful, personal pasta, crispy on the top, creamy on the bottom, deeply flavored, served with a refreshing salad, a little crusty bread. I'm gonna even put a little lid on. You can take it to the table like this, and then ta-da! There you go. And everybody is so happy with a little bit, perhaps, of Italian wine, perhaps a Chianti. Yes.